It is a Money Monday, and Kevin McCullough keeping our eye on what's going on. Of course, helping us do that is Landmark Capital's CEO, Davide Fischer. And, David, it's good to have you back. Real quickly, last Thursday and Friday, the markets were a little bit wacky. Today, early in the day, it's announced Facebook's going to undergo some stuff. They're off again. The rest of the market seems to be doing better. Seems like we're all over the place. What should we make of this?
Well, I said we're going to have a roller coaster ride this year, and it obviously happening. The market was down substantially because of trade wars between China and us last week, and then Trump calmed the fears by sending a clear to-do list to China saying, here's what I'm really asking for, and the markets got calm, and they're not quite recovered from last week's drop, but getting close.
Yeah. Well, in response to that, China said that they're retaliating, and what does that entail? And it looks like something brand new is coming out of there. Tell us the latest.
Well, the first thing they could do is put in trade wars against the farmers. Soybeans is what's been talked about. They're actually done some of the other things, mentioning that I've talked before. They're selling treasuries. In fact, I have a confirmation from the Treasury report last week that they sold massive amounts of treasuries in January and have been doing so the last 12, 15 years. But the biggest thing is that retaliation has happened actually while we're sleeping. We talked about this before. They launched their Petro-Yuan, which is oil being traded outside the U.S. dollar, being traded in their currency called the yuan, and countries can actually convert that into gold. The first hour trading, there was a huge volume, over $10 billion in trades, 23,000 contracts. This is now happening for sure, and it's not like tomorrow we're going to see the dollar crash, but it's kind of like watching paint dry. It's going to, over time, allow other countries, and China has been setting this up. I wrote a white paper specific on it. They got to get this. This now confirms everything I've been saying in writing.
And, friends, that survival guide is $189 worth of value, but it's yours absolutely free when you call 844-604-2575, 844-604-2575. And just to let you know how effective what David's counsel turns out to be, David, one of our listeners called you a couple of weeks ago. You were able to save them close to $10,000 in readjusting their savings and retirement plans, just taking a good hard look at it.
You know, Tony called us. He's an avid listener from you, and he was anxious to get some gold. He made some movements on his own, and then he called our company, and I said, let's take a step back and look at this picture as a whole. And doing so, we were able to save. He was able to accomplish all his goals. He wanted to buy a burial plot. He wanted to tie to the church, and he wanted to buy some gold and have some money in savings. He accomplished all those things, but we structured it a little bit different, and we were able to save him close to $10,000 in taxes.
So here's what we need to do, friends. 844-604-2575. They'll give you the financial blueprint, and they will help you walk through what you need to be prepared for 2018. It is really something. And, David, going back to the Petro-Yuan for a second, you were the only one at the time talking about it, and as far as I know, you're the only one talking about it today. But it really is a very it's a power play that they moved, because they consolidated the oil and the gold that they have as a country into one backed, stable currency.
You know, we used to be that way. The petrodollar is backed by treasuries. If they sell the treasuries, it's going to affect our trade and our deficit. But, this is the reintroduction of gold in the global economy, and could cause a notable rise in gold prices. And other exporters who buy oil and people who buy that are going to say, I'd rather have a currency backed by gold than not.
Friend, if you gain anything from David, he's just made so many predictions that continue to come true, and he's ahead of the curve on all of them. That's why I want you to get your financial survival guide for 2018. Again, it's worth about $189, and they've got the brand new white paper in there that is beautifully produced. It really is a gorgeous piece of literature, but you need to read it for the substance of it, because it really does help you have an understanding of how bubbly this economy is, and how when one of those pops, it could lead to a number of them popping. And David, I sent you a text over the weekend. A lot of a lot of places are talking about the bubbles that are about to burst, and here you are months ahead of them saying, look out and be careful. So it is important to diversify. It's important to hedge protection in a day in which some of these dangerous ideas and possibilities could come about. Just takes one or two bad decisions, bad moves, and bad news, and suddenly the whole thing is coming apart. 844-604-2575 to get that financial survival guide, 844-604-2575. And you can also request one when you get online at landmarkgold.com. Again, the free white paper, that's titled Time is Up, Which Bubble Will Burst First to Trigger the Coming Great Deflate. And who knows, maybe you'll be like Tony, who called, one of my listeners, and David's team can go to work for them. David, one of the things I appreciate about that is that the financial blueprint, none of us are just alike, and that assessment really does help the individual that is having it prepared for just them.
Tony's a big advocate of this, and there's many other listeners that we have not yet talked to. I encourage them to call. We can probably help you save lots of money.
844-604-2575, 844-604-2575. And again, if they've got a ton of information on the website. If you don't do anything else than just to start perusing the articles and stuff there to give you a real strong flavor of where we're at. But 844-204-2575. And this coming Friday is your final chance to be registered for the $20 1-ounce gold coin that we're going to give away on next Monday's Money Monday. We're drawing the name at the end of business on Friday of this week, so you only have these few days to request your financial survival guide and to get registered to win that gold coin. And it's about $1,360 worth of gold in that coin. 844-604-2575, 844-604-2575. Kevin McCullough, David Fischer, thanks for being here. Kevin McCullough coming right back. Some final thoughts on the day. Don't go away.